Hello and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Bingo. We're doing the point seed for this week's Minecraft Bingo seed challenges, and the spawn point for this one, much like both other seeds, right, has a village and a chunker at spawn. I think both of them had that, right? I mean, the second one, the chunker and village were a bit further away. But it's interesting. All the seeds have chunkers and villages. Great. Alright, so what do we need for this card? We need 6, 10, 15, 20, 27, 30, 32, maybe? Yeah, 32 iron, that's okay. We need 1 gold, and we need 1 lapis, and the emerald, and that's it. No diamonds, that's good. And the emerald should be doable since we do have the village. It's just a matter of getting a trade done quickly, potentially. We'll see how this goes. We need a name tag, which means lots of dungeons. We need 6 gunpowder, and then we need 3 paper for this, and we need 1 sugarcane here. That's 4, and I think that's it. There's no book, there's no map. Yeah, 4 sugarcane, that's very low. 1 clay, and then the sand plus extra sand is 7. We need a flint, we need... Oh, I didn't count the redstone. 4? 4 redstone. The pumpkin seeds. Oh yeah, there were pumpkins visible too, apparently. In the jungle, I believe. We need a fern, we need a spruce sapling, spider eye, extra mushroom. The wheat from the village and the cocoa bean from the jungle, the melon from the jungle, hopefully. Then 1 leather for the item frame. The mushrooms, already mentioned them kind of. Smelter stone, ink sac, 1 ender pearl, egg, chest. That's it. Not the worst card. Depending on the quality of the village and the jungle, that hardest item is probably name tag and ender pearl, or something along the lines of the emerald and the melon. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I've been playing really bad bingo this week, by the way. So I don't know what to expect here. I'm gonna try my best, but I can't promise anything. I've just been off for a week. Do we have a blacksmith? We do not. But we do have wheat. There is a pumpkin right there. That's very good. And then we have desert savanna, probably all around. Well, not really all around, just in 3 of the 4 directions, basically. Do we see a melon? Too late to check. I do see some iron right there, which I think I want to get. Again, this feels very laggy and I don't understand why. I thought I had that fixed. And then Windows did some updates, and then ever since then, it's not fixed anymore. Oh, that chicken's here too, okay. So we need to spend 5 minutes in this vicinity to get the egg. And then hopefully the melon, the pumpkin seeds, definitely the cookie, maybe the fern. No, definitely the fern too, we saw that iron already. And then what else? Yeah, the emerald. We could have a good start here. Could be close to done on the surface in no time, which would be great. And then it's all about finding that 1 dungeon that gives us enough gunpowder, maybe the gold and the name tag. And then we should have a pretty good shot at actually getting a decent score on this one. Seems like a good iron vein. Especially considering that it's like out in the open right next to spawn. Does not happen very often, I think. At least I don't remember it happening very often. It happens sometimes that you get this very nice surface iron. But it really doesn't happen that often. Yeah, I'm spinning around because of CPU peaks. I hate it. Because yeah, I thought I had it fixed. Turns out I don't. Alright, let's grab that pumpkin. Do I need any wool? No, but I need some food, so let's collect these guys as well. Or their parts. We do need the red mushroom. We do need the cocoa bean and the melon still. Not sure how good it's looking in terms of melons here. Not very. I also have not seen the chickens yet. I should make sure that I know where they are exactly. Okay, okay, right here. That's fine. That is fine, indeed. Okay. We basically have to hope for a farmer here because I don't know what else we could trade. There's nothing else around. Great job cooking that. Whatever. Did I put in 3? I guess I did. Yeah. And it's just 4.5, not 5. It's the fern, right? Yeah. Alright, we'd love to see a melon out here. We do not, however. And then we want to get a farmer here. And then go back for the chickens, and then everything is going to be alright. These are either going to get traded or I'm going to eat them, depending. Probably not all of them, but some of them I'm going to eat. This is a blacksmith, this is a blacksmith. Could make a coal trade there, there's another village too. 24 is pretty expensive. How much paper would you like? 36 is also very expensive. 17 core is pretty good. It's actually very good. 17 is, I think, the low end. I still really love a farmer, but it's our armorers and librarians and then the one cleric. I think. Wait, is there one in here? There is. 16, that's even cheaper. Surprisingly, there's a cheaper one. What do we do now? Find some core, but how? Maybe in this cave here. We're getting kind of far away from the chickens. Well, there's a lot of core here. That's the positive thing about this. Not so positive is that this guy is very adamant about chasing me. That didn't feel like it should have been a hit, but I think it was. I'm confused by that. This would be very good if it weren't so run. It's too overrun though. There's still so many skeletons and creepers. I'd like that guy to blow up, but I can't get there. That zombie has to dance right in front of the creeper. Of course. Give me some good food, maybe. That's gonna make some things a bit easier. We got our spider eye, which is pretty crazy. I really need 16 core here, come on. Why? Blow up! Well, don't blow up. That's bad. I guess I can get some core here. 16. It's a bit slow. And we don't have the melon. I don't like that this guy is tracking me. The baby zombie that is. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think. Yes. I don't need to fish, right? Ah, whatever, we picked up a string anyway, it doesn't matter. Got some extras here. Just because that's good to have. And then, oh, I got spawned again. Why? There was nothing happening there that should have peaked the CPU at all. And it completely threw me off. Otherwise it would be out of here already. I don't even think I need any bones, do I? There was more iron there to be had, but I can't worry about that right now. I think I need to go. Is that creeper chasing me? No. He did give up. Very good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Need to eat more or make more good food. I thought there was a way to get over there, but there isn't. I need to run through here. Okay, you were a 17 guy, I think? No, you're 16. That's even better. Excellent. There's nothing else I want to trade for. Give me those. Is that a dungeon? That is a dungeon. No, it's not. It looked like one, though. It's a very weird thing, though. That's a really weird copper structure there. Yeah, that's a weird one. Okay, let's get out of here. Back to the chunker. And then maybe to the other chunker? I don't know. We're not doing as well as I hoped we would be doing, but got some hard stuff done. And I mean, I have some more items I can make. Need some sugarcane. 4, I think it was. Yeah. There should be an egg here. There is. Excellent news. Do we try to check the rest of this chunk, or do we go to the other one? I'm not sure. I need 1 leather. I need... What else do I need? That sugarcane. We don't need any cactus greens, I think. I think there are no dyes except for the ink sac. Is that true? Seems strange, because usually there's at least 1 more dye, it feels like. There's another chunk there. I think we're just gonna keep going this way then. We are slightly slow. We should have maybe grabbed some iron out of that cave, but that cave was so bad. I mean, it had good stuff, but it was a nightmare to go through it. Is that a melon right there? Yes. Okay, that's another big get right there. What do I need from the surface still? Not all that much, I believe. Brown mushrooms, 2 of them. A flint, maybe? I mean, definitely a flint, but... Maybe I want to grab it now. Maybe I don't. Nano pearl, some dungeon stuff. We'll be fine. We'll be very fine here. Alright. Come on. Make this. Make that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Not fishing is really weird. Somehow it feels like wrong not to have to fish. I don't even know if I need that for anything. I need 4 more gunpowder. I need to cook more food too. Would love to find some iron here, but all I'm finding is a skeleton, which is not quite that good. We should maybe... No, we'll not worry about the insect right now. We'll be fine. What am I cooking here? Oh yeah, food. We need that. Is there anything? No, there's nothing. Okay, throw. Feels okay. Make the boars, make boats, make some sticks. More food, always good. 1, 2, 3, very good. Cook. I guess there's 1 iron that we still have. Gas bottle, excellent. What else do I want to cook? Some stone. Need more wood for sure. We're not doing that great on food either, but we're doing better than we were. Brown mushrooms and a pearl on the ground, I think. Is that true? It seems like I'm missing something on the surface. Oh, that's spruce sapling. Actually, I also need... I just saw that the X is very low and we need Enderman hunting things, so we should definitely have a good one to go. There we go. Alright, mushrooms. 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 Enderman and what else? Something. I thought, oh yeah, the spruce sapling. Man, my brain. No worky. There we go. We kill the squid. We get an ink sac. We get some leather there. I also forgot about that already. But we do need that still. It's a huge slime because what's on the card? It's an ender pearl. Of course it is. Did I pick that up? I'm not sure I did. But I don't want to get hit by that slime. I did pick up that one leather. Excellent. There are more pumpkins I don't need. This is probably not worth my time. Nope. Don't hear or see anything too dungeony, so... Oh, that swamp probably had mushrooms too, but it was that big slime. It's just blocking everything off there. For the jerk. There have been melons here too, and cows. Okay, so we would have been fine. Even without that swamp. And also there are 2 brown mushrooms here. Oh, that's excellent. Again, I get spun every time I try to turn around, and it's so hard to play through that. Because I never know where I end up. Like how many degrees am I gonna turn this time? There's no way I can know. It's really scary. Again, gunpowder drop rates, just the worst. But that's normal. I haven't seen a single enderman yet, but we did see that huge slime, because of course we did. This game is a bad game. Alright, eat that. And then stick the mushrooms in the bowl. And the remaining one... Mix that, and we definitely need to throw away some more stuff, like these ink sacs, because of course they dropped 3, because I only needed 1. Man. I think I need this super quick. Sapling, flint, and a pearl on the ground. Yep, okay. Doing okay. Sapling, flint and a pearl, or and a pearl, flint. In order of importance, maybe. Maybe I should just go on the ground right now. Also possible. Lots of creepers there. We'll be fine. Let's find an enderman. Instead of that big, huge slime. We don't have that much time left, which is a bit of a concern, but I don't know. We definitely need to find a good cave for gold, redstone, lapis, and all the iron that we still need. I think it's a 27 our counter. Yeah, I think we need 27 more iron. And then obviously we want a dungeon or 2. Dungeons could help significantly. So a pumpkin, but no enderman and no dungeon and no cave. So many chunkers. It's like the 5th one we've seen. Pretty crazy, if you ask me. There was that one ravine we skipped just moments ago, but I don't like ravines all that much. I also really don't like these 2 baby zombies ruining my exploration on the surface here. But yeah, that's 7 minutes, 0 enderman, but 1 huge slime, 2 baby zombies. I think we've seen a witch, we've seen all the other mobs. And I keep getting spun around. It's very, very hard to not get tilted because of that. There are no Endermen anywhere. There are, however, skeletons everywhere. There's also another chunker. Because 5 chunkers was not enough. Now there are 6 chunkers that we've seen. But I have not seen a cave or a dungeon yet. I mean, at first, that cave at the village, I guess, that was sort of a cave, but it was also a nightmare. Not sure what to really quantify it as, or qualify it as. There's no way this drops. 1 Enderman? No way. Especially if it's a late one. I feel like the one and done Ender Pearl is always an early one, like 12 minutes in at the most. Never 17 minutes in. 18 minutes in even. Yeah, we need to go underground. Don't have a bucket though. Just bad. Maybe this is a cave actually, so then that would be good. Yeah, it looks like it could be a cave. Should be a cave. Don't be that stupid. Yes, and there. Also, of course not. Man, yeah. I hate that creeper above me there, because I'm pretty sure he tracks me. I also very much want that iron. But it's so scary out there. That's definitely the creeper stepping. Gold, lapis, redstone, more iron. And I mean, some water would be nice. I could have maybe smelted up there, but it would have been a waste of time, it feels like. Definitely need a cave here, though. This does not look that badly, after all. This actually looks pretty decent. In fact, there's lapis. Just need to stay calm here. Correct our things. Smelt everything, craft everything. We still need gunpowder in the dungeon for the name tag, but other than that, things are going okay. Why? Don't like this very much. Just a lack of oil bucket makes everything really scary down here. And I don't really appreciate that. Is there better redstone anywhere? Probably not. Ah, there will be, right? We'll be fine. I think I need to start smelting here, even though this is bad because it's hard to navigate in the ravine. I have too much stuff to cook, to not cook it right now. Shover. Alright. Well, there's more redstone over there, but it's not really in a better spot. It's just in a different spot. It's a shame we had to give up on the Ender Pearl already. It doesn't look very likely that we'll get our dungeon loot. And I mean, I did kill some extra creepers, but they didn't drop anything, so I don't know what to think about that. Just unfortunate. I should grab a water bucket here, really. There's water, and there is iron for a bucket, so this is probably unnecessarily slow the way I'm playing it now. Where's that redstone? Oh, it's even further up. That could be a dungeon. It's skeletons, so it never is a dungeon if it's skeletons that I hear, so don't expect it to be one. Okay. What do I make? I make this. And this. And I make a chest and put it in a hopper. And I cook more iron because I'm not doing that yet for some reason that makes no sense whatsoever. 10, we make a cauldron. We eat this. No, we can't actually eat because we're not hungry. I thought we were hungry for some reason. We update the card. 6 and then 5 for the cart, but we can't make the cart because we don't have the TNT. So we just make the rails for now. And then we have how much more coming here? Enough to afford the buckets. We'd need 4 more gunpowder. There are 2 creepers there, which is not likely going to be enough, but it could be. There's also the outside chance that that was, in fact, a dungeon over there. It's very far away though, if it is. Should have packed up my stuff maybe. Too late, I think. I think it's just a group spawn. Yes, it is, right? Yeah. Not even a very, very big group either. 0 dungeons, huh? That's gonna make the name tag getting rather difficult. Also, the gunpowder drop rate is just horrific. It always is, though. It's like, what, 4 in a row that didn't drop? Maybe 5? There's a lot of creepers I've killed. How did I miss out that jump? No, there are no dungeons anywhere. Maybe this is one. Nope, that's just a nice group spawn of spiders and a baby zombie and another baby zombie. Just all things that I don't want or need packed together in one little cave. That's always great. Well, there's some gunpowder. Slowly, but slowly, but slowly. I mean, there's maybe more cave through there, but I don't really like going through there right now. Almost jumped off there, because I thought I wasn't on the block, but I was. What was the score, 22? That's actually okay. It's not great. But then again, there's also nothing I could have done, really. I didn't find any dungeons, so I couldn't get the gunpowder or the name tag, and I killed 2 endermen and didn't get a pearl, and that's that. I mean, that's really... That's the story of this run. We could still get a pretty decent breakout time if we manage to get the dungeon loot stuff. Or, well, yeah, the dungeon loot thing and the gunpowder, which doesn't have to come from a dungeon, but it could still. If you manage to get that within the next minute or 2. There are lots of creepers here, so it feels like I should be guaranteed some good stuff, but that's just not how that works. And by good stuff, I mean just gunpowder. No! Well, at least it didn't fall in the lava. But I think that's enough, because there was 2, and I think the other one was 2, and I had 1. Yep, okay. Really, we just need a name tag now. That's not a name tag. That's kind of scary. Because I couldn't be 100% certain that a creeper was going to die from that one hit. But it did. It's all good. TNT cart. It's like I measured it, which I didn't. I thought it was going to be enough for that, but I wasn't actually sure. So I'm happy that it worked out that way. Doesn't look good in terms of getting a dungeon here though, because man, this is the quietest place ever in that regard. Also, yeah, I mean a 25-minute run without finding a single dungeon? That's not very lucky, is it? That's 2 spiders, but we just saw a spider group, so I don't know if I believe that it's a dungeon. I don't think it is one. I'd really like to finish this run, just to have a better feeling about the blackout, but I don't know that I can. Because both Name Tag and Ender Pearl are not very easy to get. Where is that? I just looped back into the cave I was just in, but it sounded like this is where the spider is. It's not. And it's not a dungeon, but there's a cave at least. Where is all of this? Spider's left now, what? Oh, it is a dungeon. That's crazy. Doesn't sound like one at all. What is it? Oh, it's a skeleton dungeon? Sure. I don't need to look for the second chest, it's a double chest. Use your brain. I did, it just took a while to actually do it. To use my brain part. Really? I'm turned too early there? These guys are gonna blow up the chest. Yep. Is there a name tag down there? I need to stop them from fighting again, because I think there's another creeper there. I see 2 saddles, a bucket. I don't think there's a name tag there. Wheat, gold, bones and string. It's not a very good chest, considering there's only one thing we need and it's not in there. Yeah, there's no name tag, right? I'm not blind. Not that blind, usually. I'm blind sometimes, but usually not when I'm like looking for something specific. Like, right there, I'm just looking for one thing. How much gold is that? 3, that's enough to be happy about it, I guess. Sure, you survived that. Oh, there's an enderman. That could help us, because then we don't need to go to the surface right now. I don't know where it is, though. It's not making any noise anymore. Yeah, it really isn't. Ah, come on, enderman, why? It was definitely there, but I think it's gone. Maybe it's like around the corner and up. No, because that's already somewhere I've been. All of this just loops back together. I definitely heard an enderman here. Just one, like, it just was one of the little enderman sounds, the little, I don't know how to describe it, squeak? Squeak doesn't seem to do it justice. That's not iron. Okay. Guess it still work up this way. Don't think it's gonna work out. I think I'm gonna call it because, yeah, both those items are just terrible. How many creepers did I kill in that run? Before the end there, or before the 25 minutes were up. I think it was 5, maybe more. And you got, what, 2 from the first one? Yeah, there's nothing here. And there was no more cave out here either, right? This is just a bad place. Oh, there's the Enderman. So I did in fact hear him. Not that I ever really doubted that, but I mean, it's possible that I misheard. Yeah, it's just one of those days. I don't care. Like, I don't feel like fighting 4 more Endermen for a pearl. And there are no dungeons around. I mean, there's almost no cave around. So I'm not gonna try to finish this anymore. I give up. I officially resigned from this one. 22 is decent. I feel like it should have been 23. Maybe 24, actually. Yeah, I feel like it should have been 24. I think we should have had everything except for a name tag there. But what can you do? There were just no dungeons anywhere here in our cave system, which isn't even that great of a cave system. But even if we would have kept going over... Where was that? Here? No, it was down. No, it was up. It looked much bigger. Oh, it was through here. Yeah, this is a big room. Even over here. There's one dungeon there that's not really connected to this. Then there's the one over there that we ended up finding anyway. I mean, not within the time limit, but we did find it. And there's one down there, and that's it. That's really low for this entire area. Very unlucky. I think this would have been it, though. This feels like a name tag dungeon. How do I know? I just don't. Because it's not. I was just talking it up for no good reason. Yeah, I don't know. It's not much we could have done here. Could have had many more pumpkins. We could have had many slime bars from that big slime. I never saw this. It looks like a good cave system to go down. There's a dungeon too. Yeah, I don't know. 22 is okay. It really felt like one that you could break out, but without an Ender Pearl, you definitely can't. And then no dungeons at all kind of ruins it too, obviously. I was just wondering, this cave right here, under the tree, very laggy game right now. Hate it. I mean, yeah, maybe you can find 2 dungeons here. It didn't have enough time. If this is clear, if this is a 5 in a row run and I need mob drops and this cave is completely empty, like it always is when I need mob drops in a 5 in a row, I think we might end up... Yeah, we find this one for sure. There's no way we don't. Because I run down that cave for sure, and it's fast. Just didn't have time to run down this because of the huge army of mobs that are converged in that one room. And there's a very good chance we find this too. But both of them are crap, so... Was there a second chest? I don't think there was. No. Okay, so it doesn't matter. There are just no name tags to be had anywhere. That's fair, I guess. Name tag is just the worst out of all of the dungeon items. The saddle is much more common, for sure, and it also can be had from many other sources. And the enchanted book too can be had from the temper chests as well as the saddle, and you can make it yourself. So the name tag is just by far the worst of those. It's not even close. And on that one too, like we had 2 saddles in that one dungeon. But yeah, no name tags. Spawn point obviously was very good here. I also was curious about this side. But there was no reason to go for this chunker, because yeah, we had our melon, we had everything in that first chunker. And the fact that we saw a second chunker, or third chunker, already kind of meant that there was no way we had to turn around. And then yeah, you shouldn't turn around if you don't have to, absolutely. Just keep going in a straight line, because you can find more new things, whereas if you backtrack, the chances of finding new things, well, not exactly 0, because you might have overlooked some things, and coming back from the different direction could, you know, show you some things you've missed. It's obviously, the chance of finding something good are much lower. Alright, there are chunkers everywhere here. It's crazy. There are also pumpkins, like 4 or 5 different pumpkin patches. That would have been another village too, man. With pumpkins next to a chunker. Sure game. Why not? So yeah, 72. That's okay. I wanted to get the blackout there, but there were just no dungeons anywhere, and the name tag is just, it's too tedious. We would have had to go to the surface, then find and kill the right enderman, the one that drops the pearl, and then we would have still had to find a good cave system again, and that's just too much for me right now. So we'll settle for 22, and then one more item and 10 more minutes, 14 more minutes, 15 more minutes almost. It's still, I hate it. Something is wrong. I don't know what though. Am I supposed to be on 19? Wasn't I on 18? Maybe that's it. Not sure. Anyway, that's it. It's better than the 5 in a row, which is not saying much, but no, it actually was a pretty good run. I'm not unhappy with this one in and of itself. I just wanted it to be extra good because of how bad the 5 in a rows were, but that's just not gonna work out like that. Alright, I'll see you in the practice seed blind breakout run. We're just gonna wait. Which day is it? This comes out on the 24th, so Merry Christmas. And then the practice seed is out on the 25th, right? Yeah. Wow. Crazy. It's Christmas. I have my Santa hat on. I haven't had it on for a while, but I've never really acknowledged it, I think. But yeah, that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.